Hello friend, my name is Ollie. Today I'd like to talk to you about a wonderful little technique that I came into recently. Hi Charlie. It really gives me a huge boost to my motivation and it takes pretty much no effort. So I was watching a lot of Jim Quick the other day. Jim Quick is a brilliant guy. I would love to interview him someday. He focuses a lot on brain power, learning, memory, things like that. He's an amazing person with an amazing story. I really highly recommend you check him out. So I was checking out his website, and his website linked to his Instagram account, and I'll put links to all these in the description for you. Really recommend you check him out. Anyway, so his Instagram had a very interesting post. It was a very tiny, simple technique that I've been using it. It's had a profound impact on my motivation and my mindset. Change got into get. And what that means is change from I got to do this into I get to do this. This is something I used to do kind of off and on. It never really became a habit. I fell out of it really quickly. You know, you get so wrapped up in life that you forget to live, ironically. And what I mean by that is that events in life, especially stressful ones, they pile up and they distract you from using your deliberate decision making, the forefront of your brain, and it prevents you from doing what you really want to do, acting how you really want to act. And so you end up reverting back to your habits, and you might not even realize it because you're so focused on these things going on in life. So it ends up stalling the growth of new habits while perpetuating old ones. And so it's really important to stay mindful about that, and especially during the really difficult times, that's when you grow the most. That was kind of a tangent. Anyway, so the purpose of this technique is to shift your attitude from a negative attitude, I don't want to do this, this goes against my wishes, it's draining, into a positive attitude. I'm grateful for this, I'm happy about this, this is a good thing, this is a blessing. So this technique not only helps in that moment that you need motivation to do something you don't feel like doing, but of course it also builds a habit. Pretty much everything you do contributes to building a habit. Of course, you do something once or twice, it doesn't really have an opportunity to be a habit typically, but as you keep doing it, it forms that mindset, it becomes a habit, it becomes more familiar and normal to you, and eventually it becomes your default. You are what you repeatedly do, right? That's what they say. And there's a lot of truth to that. But anyway, so the trick is to shift your default into an attitude of gratitude. And I promise that when I first wrote that, I did not plan for it to rhyme, so I apologize. So one valuable lesson that I've had to learn, I think it's really important to understand and realize this, responsibility comes with having things that are worth having. So if you have something in your life that you want to keep, you want to maintain it, you want it to last a long time, you want it to be well, it is your responsibility to take care of it. That's simply an inherent principle in life. If you want to keep something, you have to take care of it. Hence, responsibility. And this goes for everything. Pets, your job, your mind, your relationships, your body, your health, physical belongings, of course, everything and anything that you want to keep and maintain, it's your responsibility to maintain it. Pets are a great example. It's really easy for me to think, oh, I got to clean my cat's litter boxes. But no, I get to have cats. I get to have an environment that they can enjoy. I get to have the means of maintaining a safe and clean environment for them. These are all really wonderful blessings, and I'm really grateful to have them. I love my cats. I love that they have what they need. Health and exercise is another example. Oh, I got to work out. No, you get to work out. You get to have a body that is healthy and strong and fit and energetic. So what I've been doing, and what I want you to do too, is to take your responsibilities, chores, and tasks and view them as blessings. Remember, responsibility is evidence of blessings. So when I have to clean litter boxes, I'm blessed to have cats. When I have to work out, I'm blessed to have an able body that's getting healthier all the time. This is actually something I've understood for a long time, but it was more of an underlying knowledge and I didn't really practice it in the forefront of my mind and in all my actions. So even though I understood it on a deeper level, it was still easy for me to allow myself to view cleaning cat boxes as a negative experience, something I don't want to do, something that drains me, and that's not really fair, you know, and it doesn't help. It's what's required to take care of my cats, and I love my cats, and of course I'm willing to do that. So that's something I'm working on. I have been working on it, and it really helps. I wouldn't say it's a habit yet. I'm working towards making it a habit. But generally in life, it's really good to have an attitude of responsibility and gratitude. It really does help you a lot, just in your own mind, your own comfort. But then the way it shows through in your actions, it really helps. So one more really important thing to keep in mind is that once you do complete whatever task it is you're trying to complete, you take a step back and take a moment to really appreciate it. Feel the appreciation. For example, when I'm done cleaning the cat boxes, I take a moment and think, wow, my cats have a clean, healthy environment. That's awesome, because it is awesome. That's the truth. And it's really super important to acknowledge it and really allow yourself to appreciate it. When you do allow yourself to feel the appreciation, the joy, the gratitude, the success, it points your mind towards a healthier direction. And it's healthier, it's happier, and it builds that habit, right? As it becomes a habit, it becomes your default. And that's the person you become. You become the person who views things in this way. You are what you repeatedly do, right? And let me tell you, life is so much less tiresome when you do this because you're literally trading your stresses and burdens for blessings and excitement. And it's not because the task changed, it's because your perspective did. That's the power of the mind. I would actually say that viewing responsibilities as blessings is more in tune with reality. You're not fooling yourself when you do that, and it's not just some hokey feel-good gibberish. It's truly realizing the fact that responsibility comes with having things worth keeping. This is inherent, right? Viewing it as something that drags you down doesn't even make sense because it's a blessing. It doesn't drag you down. It's not a negative experience. It's what's required to keep a blessing. So it was a really simple, tiny technique. I hope with this video I was able to shed some light on why and how it works and give some more advice in regards to that. Basically, it's great to understand that anything worth having comes with responsibility, and when you do understand that, it's really easy to shift a chore into something that gives you excitement and joy. And you can do that very simply by changing I got to into I get to. And believe me, we all know there's enough stressful things to deal with. So if you can trade away some of that stress for joy and excitement, it goes a very long way. I would love for you to comment. Please feel free. I'd love to hear your perspective. I really hope you got something out of this. Have a wonderful week. Much love. Could you tell I was in a rush to finish that one? I forgot to say thanks for listening. So thanks for listening.